What country can launch a war from land, sea, air, and even space? Here's why the United States is considered the most powerful military force on Earth. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know why no nation dares challenge the full might of the U.S. military. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dive content like this. When we talk about the strongest country in the world, one name stands above all: the United States of America. This discussion isn't just about numbers or firepower. It's about global reach, advanced technology, and the capability to conduct warfare in any corner of the planet on land, at sea, in the skies, and even in space. Let's begin with military spending. The U.S. allocates over $850 billion annually more than China, Russia, and many NATO countries combined. America maintains a military presence on every continent, from Japan and South Korea to Germany, Italy, the Middle East, and Africa. Even remote islands like Guam and Diego Garcia house American forces, positioned and ready to strike or defend at a moment's notice. Diplomatic strength is another cornerstone. The U.S. influences allies through military aid, weapons deals, intelligence sharing, and joint training. Countries like Israel, Egypt, and Ukraine receive arms and support. In the Asia-Pacific, exercises like Balikatan and RIMPAC, along with freedom of navigation patrols in the South China Sea, reinforce U.S. dominance. In the skies, the U.S. commands the largest and most advanced air force in the world, over 13,000 military aircraft. From stealth fighters like the F-22 Raptor to the versatile F-35 Lightning II, these jets dominate the skies with speed, precision, and cutting-edge technology. Its fleet includes strategic bombers like the B-2 Spirit, B-1B Lancer, and B-52 Stratofortress, capable of delivering both conventional and nuclear payloads undetected. With more than 5,000 transport aircraft and 500 aerial refueling tankers, the U.S. can reach any corner of the globe without stopping. That's true global reach. At sea, the U.S. Navy is unmatched. With 11 active aircraft carriers, each a floating city powered by nuclear reactors, Navy can operate independently for over 100 days at sea. Each carrier houses 70 aircraft and over 5,000 personnel. America's 50 nuclear-powered submarines, advanced destroyers, and cruisers are equipped for air defense, surface warfare, and anti-submarine operations. These vessels form carrier strike groups, like the USS Ronald Reagan Strike Group stationed in the Indo-Pacific. On land, the U.S. Army is the largest and most comprehensive branch, with over 450,000 active personnel and 190,000 reservists. Equipped with M4 carbines, Javelin missiles, night vision, drones, and modular armor, American troops are prepared for any climate or battlefield. Elite units like the Green Berets, Delta Force, and the 75th Rangers handle high-risk operations, special reconnaissance, and counter-terror missions. For armored warfare, the U.S. deploys the M1A2 Abrams tank, an advanced, battle-proven beast with superior firepower and armor. Supporting it are the Bradley Fighting Vehicle and the Stryker APC, enhancing mobility and firepower on the front lines. The U.S. artillery force includes the M109 Paladin self-propelled howitzer and the highly mobile HIMARS rocket system, capable of precision strikes up to 300 kilometers. The U.S. Marine Corps, with 180,000 active troops, is built for rapid assault. Backed by amphibious assault ships, tilt-rotor aircraft, and F-35B fighters, the Marines can deploy anywhere quickly, even without established infrastructure. Technology plays a critical role. DARPA, the military's research arm, develops everything from autonomous drones to hypersonic missiles and cyber defense systems. It even helped create the Internet. The U.S. Cyber Command defends America's digital infrastructure against cyber attacks and can launch digital offensives when needed. Then there's the U.S. Space Force, which protects satellite communications, GPS, and early warning systems vital to both military and civilian operations. The U.S. also leads in AI and autonomous warfare, using systems like the MQ-9 Reaper drone for long-range surveillance and targeted strikes. With over 27 hours of flight time and armed with Hellfire missiles, these drones are used globally for counter-terror missions. Switchblade kamikaze drones, Global Hawk recon aircraft, and drone swarms form a critical part of the U.S. drone ecosystem, acting as its eyes, ears, and when needed, its fist. But America's true strength isn't just in its weapons. It's in logistics. With over 5,000 transport aircraft, thousands of trucks, fuel units, and cargo ships, the U.S. can sustain combat operations anywhere in the world. Its manufacturing base allows rapid conversion from civilian production to war materials cars into tanks, home appliances into artillery shells. Finally, the most feared power of all, the U.S. nuclear arsenal. With roughly 5,000 warheads, the U.S. maintains its nuclear deterrent through a triad of delivery systems: intercontinental ballistic missiles, strategic bombers, and nuclear submarines. Even if one platform is neutralized, two remain to strike back. This guarantees retaliation and prevents any country from launching a first strike without devastating consequences. ICBMs, like the LGM-30 Minuteman, can reach speeds over 24,000 kilometers per hour. Strategic bombers, like the B-52, B-2, and upcoming B-21 Raider, serve as mobile platforms for nuclear payloads. Ohio-class submarines, each carrying up to 20 Trident missiles, can hide deep in the ocean for months, ensuring survivability and second strike capability. So is the U.S. military simply powerful or overpowered? That depends on how you look at it. But one thing is certain: the power of the U.S. military is no joke. From the skies to space, from oceans to deserts, America has the troops, the firepower, and the technology to reach any corner of the globe. America is a trusted ally to many and a force feared by others. In a world full of tension and shifting power, the real question is, would you rather have the U.S. as your ally or your enemy? Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something new today.